Mustang Makeover.
I'm so excited to be out here and see it.
Renovation and restoration at this iconic site in Irving is moving forward. We get a tour of the progress at Williams Square Plaza and hear from the Mustang's original sculptor. Saluting Spivey.
You're my friend, you're a servant leader, and we want to say from all of us, thank you very much.
Thought I was going to get through this without any emotion.
Laughter, tears, and tributes as people come together to mark Irving Police Chief Jeff Spivey's retirement. We have highlights from his career and this emotional ceremony. Going Hollywood.
Oh yeah, we decided we wanted to glam up.
The red carpet and the paparazzi.
The Irving Hispanic Chamber of Commerce hosts its annual Gala. See the honorees and all of the fun going late into the night. Plus, Irving teams with Dallas County to open a COVID testing site, now on City Source. Changes are affecting users of Dallas area rapid transit in Irving and throughout the system. Hello and welcome to City Source. I'm Thomas Gandy. What you need to remember before you ride is coming up. First, Irving has new COVID-19 testing sites. In response to the rapid rise of cases of the Omicron variant of COVID, Dallas County and the city teamed up to open this testing site at Trinity View Park. Additionally, the county is operating one at Dallas College North Lake campus. The free drive-through sites are open to everyone, but appointments are required. The centers offer the PCR type of test. Results will arrive via text message 24 to 72 hours after the test.
So having this site here in Irving is really important to not only the city of Irving, but Dallas County as well. There's not a lot of testing on the side of Dallas County that Irving is in, and with the new Omicron variant, there's a lot more need and demand for it. So opening this site opens that availability to the city of Irving and for Dallas County as well.
To make an appointment, visit mycovidappointment.com or call 469-536-0807. You will receive a 6-digit code to present at your appointment time and location. In addition, the federal government is offering 4 free at-home rapid COVID testing kits. To get them mailed to you, visit covidtest.gov. That website also has a section of frequently asked questions where you can get answers on how those tests work. The increase in COVID cases is also affecting Irving solid waste services. Residents can expect delays in collection of waste, recycling, as well as brush and bulk. Crews are putting in longer hours and working to catch up on collections. The most recognizable site in Irving is getting some major updates. We're talking about Williams Square Plaza. A nearly $8 million project is designed to make the space more welcoming by adding shade, seating areas, and more. We got a tour to check out the progress. It's a Mustang makeover months in the making. Here's the before, and here's the now. This new look for the Mustangs of Las Colinas is part of a complete renovation of Williams Square Plaza.
I think it's just going to be a wonderful asset to the city and really to the urban center.
It's wonderful. We're excited.
We are going to take you through all of the improvements, but let's start with those iconic Mustangs. A few weeks back, we showed you the sandblasting in progress. Now, that's complete.
The Mustangs have been sandblasted all the way down to the original bronze metal, and they were then cleaned real well. They've had the patina reapplied to them. They've been hand rubbed by the artisans to get them to the way the sculptor wanted them.
And they knew it was the way sculptor Robert Glenn envisioned them because he kept a virtual eye on things. So you are in Ireland right now and were able to watch some of the restoration live on FaceTime. How was that?
Casey, more than once, got me on the phone thing. I mean, I'd never done this before. What they are doing and what they've done, the amount of work is just phenomenal. And I'm just very, very happy about the way they've gone about it.
And for a lot of us, the appearance is really a change from what we've seen of years past. How does this look match with your original vision?
You may be able to see some photographs there of the original colors when they arrived. And they were more or less like it is now with the new development. These bronzes are 85% copper. In fact, I think about 87% copper. And copper in any element with humidity will go green. And so what we've done is taken them back to pretty close to what the original color was of the horses. So they and the plaza are all going to be new again.
I love that Robert Glenn has been part of this process, that he has embraced and been just involved in seeing the evolution of these beautiful creatures that he created.
All around the plaza, there will be new settings in which to admire the sculpture. Crews have removed more than 5,000 granite tiles in preparation for what's next.
All of this space that is dirt right now is about to change.
This will be the main lawn area on the plaza, and then they'll have some trees back here along the side where the access route is.
Teams are adding grass and trees to soften the space.
The more green space you have out here, the more inviting it is, and we're trying to lower the temperature on the plaza. As you know, it gets pretty hot out here in the summer, and the green space will help absorb some of that heat.
Also coming soon, chairs and tables, some of which will go on this stage that can also be used for performances.
The plaza has always been gorgeous. What it's never been is as welcoming as it could be, and all of this changes that.
Another big draw that you can see in this artist's rendering is taking shape. This area will provide an elevated view overlooking the Mustangs, giving new perspective on an already popular photo spot.
Before, everybody stood on the ground and looked up at them because they're 1.5 size horses. These now, you'll be up above those looking down on them.
How important is that in this social media era?
Oh, there are a million Instagrammable moments that are happening out here.
We're hoping this is the social media spot where everybody comes to snap their photo and post it.
Along with all of that work we're seeing above ground, there is also a lot that has happened here in the tunnels below Williams Square. All new pipe to facilitate the water fountains that surround the Mustangs, and that's just part of the infrastructure work.
As you know, the soil here can really move. It can swell and shrink and cause a lot of cracks and movement in the granite tile, so we're trying to prohibit that.
This bright green liner is one step in ensuring proper drainage, all with the goal of adding longevity to this plaza.
We should have no problem lasting 50 to 75 years.
Plenty of time to build on the impact. Already, Williams Square has announced new tenants, bringing jobs to the city.
Caterpillar announced that they're going to be relocating some of their offices here to Williams Square. And one of the factors in making that decision were the renovations that were planned for the Williams Square area.
And this plaza could also be an important location when the visitor industry rebounds.
We've got this great, accommodating, beautiful, textural, built for activity outdoor space that lets people spread out, that lets people be outside. So it just gives us a lot of other options.
Options for business, recreation, and building the Irving brand all around these Mustangs that are the symbol of the city.
It's just unbelievable. It's just amazing that it's all taking place and it's coming together.
This area is such a landmark for Irving, and having it renovated and updated like it is, I think a lot of people are going to take notice.
Williams Square Plaza will be designated as a city park when it reopens this spring.
I think it's going to become a very popular place to come.
Great to see that progress, and also scheduled to reopen this spring, the Mustang Museum. It is the place to see more of Robert Glenn's work and learn more about the history of the sculpture. The Irving Convention and Visitors Bureau also considers it the unofficial visitor center for the city. You can see much more of my interview with sculptor Robert Glenn on our YouTube channel. That's youtube.com/the City of Irving. A crowd turned out at the Irving Convention Center to offer their best wishes to Irving Police Chief Jeff Spivey. Spivey is retiring after 35 years with the department. He served as chief since 2017. I talked with Chief Spivey about what is next and heard from a lot of people paying tribute.
Thank you for coming today as we honor Chief Jeff Spivey's more than 34 years of public service.
What is your feeling, your mood right now?
Wow. Nervous, anxious, excited.
Truly, Chief, congratulations. You made it.
Thank you for the job that you've done for 35 years.
He's got such a stellar reputation nationally as a police leader.
You've stepped up the level of community policing.
How does it feel to see this turnout and hear all these tributes and this gratitude?
You know, Thomas, it's really overwhelming. You think throughout your career, you're having an impact on people, you're making a difference, you're making connections, but you don't really know until a moment like this, right?
Anything and everything that I've asked Chief Spivey to do, he has stepped up and done it in grand style.
We would like to
thank Chief Spivey for continuing to build bridges with our community during the past 5 years.
Chief Spivey has been like a brother to us. I call him the brother from a different mother.
You know you've done a great job when you have so many elected officials, so many representatives, and all of us are saying good stuff.
I think the count is 25 speakers. That says something.
Yeah, depending on what they're going to say, right? It says something indeed.
The one thing you didn't teach me is how you kept that hair, man. Hey, look, the guy looks like I could be his dad.
There is a real-life picture of Chief Spivey with the most outrageous mullet you have ever seen. This thing was huge.
35 years? I mean, I'm looking at you, I'm like, did you start when you were born? Who retires when they still look like they're 35?
You know, I started here when I was 19. It's all I've ever known, which really makes this difficult.
He helped load cars and feed families with us.
I have never met a man who has had a higher emotional IQ.
Whether it be officer suicide, mental health and wellness, procedural justice, social justice, Jeff tackles those problems with courage.
Everybody says that, you know, you're retiring, but you're opening a new chapter in your life.
What's next for you?
Well, it's kind of a dual role. I've tried, there's no easy way to explain it. I'm going to work for the Meadows Mental Health Policy Institute. They have a contract with the Caruth Police Institute, which is run through the University of North Texas, Dallas. So I'll be the executive director for the Caruth Police Institute.
Godspeed. And I'm excited for you for your new position. I know that you are going to do great things.
And what we're going to be able to do is replicate what we've done here in Irving, but across the state. These agencies that don't have the resources and support that we have here in Irving.
Jeff Spivey is the smartest cop I've ever known.
I want to acknowledge my relationship with Christ as being the reason I stand before you today.
He serves a God that makes him the person that he is.
And I checked with Vegas, the over-under on the number of times I have to stop to compose myself is set at 6. Hopefully you took the over.
The strength of Jeff comes from his family.
You've all allowed me to pursue a dream. You've sacrificed, tolerated, extended grace. And willingly stood by as I put the needs of others before your own. You've honored me with your love, forgiveness, and support. Just how thankful I am to... Thought I was going to get through this without any emotion. How thankful I am to have had the opportunity to serve this community. It was my dream as a young man when I started, and I think that I'm extremely fortunate because I don't know that everyone has an opportunity to fulfill their dreams.
Coming up later, see highlights of Jeff Spivey's years as police chief. Dallas Area Rapid Transit, DART, is making a lot of changes to its bus routes and schedules effective January 24th.
We're excited about the new opportunities that we have with the redesign of the bus service.
Irving Mayor Rick Stouffer and other members of the DART team unveiled a new bus stop sign near the downtown Irving Heritage Crossing Station. It's all to help draw attention to the updates, and there are a lot of changes to know about, including the addition of new GoLink zones. In those, DART offers curb-to-curb service. Uber Pool share rides are another component of that GoLink service.
We're now going to be able to have on-call service that would be able to pick you up at your home and deliver you to one of the facilities where you can, then can get on a main line, whether it's a bus route or a light rail route or the TRE, and have better, faster, more efficient service.
This is one of the biggest things that DART has done, and definitely the biggest thing that we've done with the bus network. Streamlining it, making it more accessible to all of the region, making it easier to get to jobs, and to all of the appointments that our riders have to take every day.
To encourage people to try it out, DART is offering free rides from January 24th through the 30th. Also, DART will offer 50% off all rides purchased with contactless payment options from January 31st through February 14th. The changes are significant. More details on all of this can be found at dartzoom.org. Also, DART will have team members at various stations to help answer questions in person. Residents interested in becoming a candidate for City Council can pick up a packet at City Hall or download one through the city website. This year, 3 positions will be on the ballot. Districts 1 and 7 are single-member districts. For those, candidates are required to live within the boundaries of the district in which they plan to run. Place 2 is at large. Candidates may live anywhere in the Irving city limits. And here are the dates to keep in mind. The filing period continues through February 18th. Early voting will run April 25th through May 3rd. Then Election Day is May 7th. The City Secretary's office can answer election questions. That phone number is 972-721-2493. Irving Goes Hollywood. That was the theme of the annual gala hosted by the Irving Hispanic Chamber of Commerce at the Irving Convention Center. It drew a bigger crowd than ever before, with people ready to have a good time, honor people making a difference, and generate funds for the Hispanic Chamber. A red carpet entrance.
Oh my gosh, you guys are stunning.
With as many camera flashes as a world premiere.
So we're a little glammed up. Everybody today is our celebrity.
This is Irving Goes Hollywood, the annual gala hosted by the Irving Hispanic Chamber of Commerce.
I think everybody's ready to dress up and come out and show the glam.
They've been living in their sweatpants and their little tights, so we're like, let's glam it up.
A bigger crowd than ever before turned out at the Irving Convention Center to celebrate the organization they say is making a big impact.
The Irving Hispanic Chamber is certainly such a powerhouse in the city of Irving, right? Not only servicing and supporting small businesses, but really businesses at large.
There's a tremendous opportunity and need, especially after these past couple of years.
Really proud of the work they've done. I had a lot of great feedback from small business owners about the work that they've done, how much it has really helped them improve their business.
They've done such great work over the last 20 plus years, and they've been recognized both at the state level and the federal level for the work that they do.
National awards, got Chamber of the Year from the USHCC.
In addition to celebrating the Chamber's own awards, the team is recognizing members making a difference.
Ambassador of the Year is Kat Calagon with
Everyone who has a membership with the Chamber has a say-so. So they send our nominees, we tally all the numbers, and we look at them, and it's just a great opportunity to recognize our members.
Nonprofit of the Year goes to Irving Cares.
That's all sealed, so nobody knows who the winners are.
The winner of this award is none other than J.C. Gonzalez. And I surprised him.
We have the President's Award, and we have the Gracias Award, which is the thank you, and that's the big one.
The winner of this award is a little different this year because it's actually 2 people that are getting this award. Mayor Rick Stouffer and his beautiful wife, Melanie Stouffer, are our winners. We say that they go over and above their color duty.
You know, you do these things because they're in your heart. This is truly, truly an amazing honor and award for both of us.
Along with all of those honors, this night is also about generating funds. Businesses and even the Irving Fire Department donate prizes and experiences that go to the highest bidder.
700, now 800.
The proceeds benefit our education foundation that was started a few years ago, and we're able to put money back to our community and provide these scholarships for students in Irving ISD.
And 3 times I've sold it your way, Jake.
And the action does not stop there. How late is this party going to go tonight?
Now that I'm not sure.
But we do have hotel rooms around here, so I'm just saying.
The casino opens up.
It gets pretty fun, actually, is what I would call it. Yeah.
I'm trying to contain myself.
Win or lose on these games, everyone here is betting on the future of the Irving Hispanic Chamber.
It's important that this organization continues to be involved not only in the business community but also in bringing together all the different venues.
This is an incredible family. This is a community, and we cannot be where we're at without everyone coming together.
At this Hollywood-themed event, they are all looking forward to the Chamber generating more blockbuster sequels.
Being able to be here for a good cause and to celebrate their successes is a huge time for them.
The Irving Hispanic Chamber of Commerce hosts networking and economic development events throughout the year. Learn more at irvinghcc.com. A dose of winter fun is returning to Irving. Frost Fest is back, and this year it's at the new Levy Event Plaza. You're looking at video from past years, and some of the events this time around will include snow tubing hills, a petting farm, ice carving demo, and more. Frost Fest is Saturday, February 19th from 10 a.m. until 1 p.m. The attractions are free. More details at irvingevents.org. Earlier in this program, we showed you highlights from Irving Police Chief Jeff Spivey's retirement program. Now we take a deeper look at some moments from his years as police chief. Let's take a look back at a few of the highlights from Jeff Spivey's years as Irving Police Chief. We start with an award winner. The innovative, nationally recognized program called Shop Talk originated here in Irving.
Chief Spivey and I had sat down and came up with this idea of going into the barbershop.
Oh, I love Irving PD. I love being in Irving because Chief Spivey always ahead of the game.
Did you ever imagine that so many barbershops would be so receptive to police officers?
First of all, I never imagined we had that many barbershops in Irving.
You know, I know Chief Spivey don't play.
In law enforcement, there's this idea of transparency that has really taken hold, and that's part of what we're doing here.
And it is that transparency and community engagement created through Shop Talk and a number of other programs that would help guide the department and city through a tough period for law enforcement nationwide.
This is the most challenging time in policing I have ever seen. And what I'm very intentional about reminding our police officers is that we're public servants, and the public gets to determine how they want to be served. And I think we'll continue to see that long after I'm a police officer, as our profession evolves.
Chief Spivey guided that evolution in Irving. He launched the department's first mental health response team.
Our response to the mental health crisis could not remain status quo.
He also honored the sacrifices of the past that still have an impact on the department, always with his heart on his sleeve. And he would share his personal pain in the hope of advancing life-saving causes.
Actually, 26 years ago today, that my life and my family's life was forever changed. I've never shared that story before.
Another issue he helped the department to keep in the spotlight, domestic violence.
There are so many victims who don't know a way out of that cycle.
Saeed was on the run for 12 years until this week.
Of course, there were also the big cases that would capture media attention, the big storms that would create challenges. But Chief Spivey also wanted the cameras around at these moments, naming the Incredible Hulk, Lou Ferrigno, an honorary officer.
I mean, who didn't watch the Hulk?
And when he and his team are supporting good causes, such as Special Olympics.
I couldn't be more proud of the hard work that they've done, the enthusiasm they bring to this project. I think it really speaks to the quality of people that we have working for the Irving Police Department.
Great man to know, and we plan to post the full retirement ceremony on our YouTube channel. If you're a friend or fan of Chief Spivey, you will definitely want to hear his full comments that we'll be posting at youtube.com/the City of Irving. It's time now for our Pets of the Week, so let's get a virtual visit to the Irving Animal Care Campus. Michael Whiteside is with the DFW Humane Society, and he joins us now. Michael, you have some big dogs to share with us today. Tell us about them.
Yeah, we definitely have big dogs. So if you're a big dog lover, we've got every kind you can imagine. Today we're going to talk about two great dogs that we just got a few weeks ago. It's going to be Delilah and Laszlo. Both of these dogs were owner surrenders. They're both fantastic dogs. They love playing with other dogs. And you'll see in the video, Delilah, who's the tan dog, she's the black-mouthed cur, and Laszlo, who's kind of the brindle mountain cur mix. The two of them really enjoy playing together. Delilah can sometimes get a little overzealous in her playtime, but she keeps it in check sometimes. And Laszlo, you'll see, really enjoys playing hide and seek. You'll see them kind of going under the platform to try and get each other, but they really enjoy playing with other dogs. They enjoy playing together. They also enjoy toys, and they're great dogs if you need a big dog. And Laszlo's only about 1.5 years. Delilah is about 5.5. So they're both great ages, have energy. They're just gonna need, a yard would be great for both of them, and even a playmate.
And getting those two adopted would build on some really impressive totals from 2021 for the DFW Humane Society. How'd you do?
Last year was fantastic. As far as adoptions went, we had 966 adoptions, both dogs and cats. But what was really spectacular was with the transport program, which was new last year, we transported 227 dogs from Texas to the New England area. So that's an additional 227 lives that were saved last year. And so total for the year was going to be 1193, which is just kind of blowing everything else out of the water for the past several years, for sure.
And in recent days, TV fans, of course, have been mourning the loss of Betty White, but also making her proud, we would think, through the Betty White Challenge. Tell us how you got involved in that.
Well, we had seen some posts about the Betty White Challenge and the, giving to animal shelters. And so we decided to join in like everybody else. And, we kind of looked at it as, it was a great opportunity to really honor her legacy. I mean, if anybody knows me, they know that I'm a huge Golden Girls fan. And I've loved Betty White forever. It's kind of like losing your grandma, when she passed away. We knew it was going to be kind of a big deal because people really did love her. And, we expected some good donations here and there, but we ended up raising $7,400 just for the Betty White Challenge, which was phenomenal. And I know from seeing other posts from other shelters throughout the country, everyone was bringing in a lot of money. I know Irving Animal Services received a couple $1,000s, I believe, in donations as well. So it was really a fantastic day, and I'm sure Betty White is looking down and just completely proud of everybody that took the time to give to shelters and to give to shelter pets.
Yeah, campus-wide, somewhere around $10,000. That has got to make a difference, and I know you've got to be proud, and Betty White, we're sure, is proud as well.
Yeah, it was a fantastic day for sure.
All right, Michael Whiteside, thanks so much for being with us.
Thanks.
The Animal Care Campus is located at 4140 Valley View Lane. Check out the websites you see on your screen for hours and to see more adoptable animals. Mayor Rick Stouffer is sharing positive news and recapping the past year at Irving's State of the City. Highlights are coming up next time on City Source. Also, we preview the Irving Marathon as it celebrates 10 years of fun and competition. And we'll take you to a robotics competition at the Islamic School of Irving, where some bright students are showing off their innovative creations. Those stories and more next time on City Source. Remember, you can always email us your thoughts on our stories. The address is ictn@cityofirving.org. Also find us on YouTube. Our channel is at youtube.com/thecityofirving. Subscribe and you can get notifications when we upload new videos. And we always appreciate the likes and positive comments. And that's it for this edition of City Source. Thanks for watching, stay healthy, and we'll see you next time.